Hi viewers, you are welcome to another lap of lecture 8 on types of hypotheses. We have dwelled so much on the definition of the hypotheses, functions, and characteristics. In this lecture, we are going to look at types of hypotheses. And in this hypothesis, we want to look at two major types. Hypotheses can be classified into two major types. And these two major types are research hypotheses and statistical hypotheses. Let us go to research hypotheses. Research hypotheses are also known as substantive hypotheses. A research hypothesis does not express the variables in a measurable terms. I want you to understand this very well. I say a research hypothesis does not express the variables we talked about before in a measurable terms. Measure something you can measure, something can generate data and assign scores. It is not statistically tested and testable directly. So it's not something you can test the statistical data or collect data from. That we are talking about research hypothesis. Examples are the use of improvised learning resources will facilitate the acquisition of science concepts as much as the use of standard resources. Look at this title and see whether it's something that can need a generation of data or you can test hypothesis on. For me and for us in a standard form, this one does not require a generation of data or testing of pure hypothesis. So this one says the use of improvised learning resources will facilitate acquisition of science concepts as much as the use of standard resources. Student poor attitude towards mathematics is due to the use of inadequate teaching methods. Statistically, hypothesis. So what are we saying here? We are saying that when you look at these kind of titles, you find that there are examples of research hypothesis that does not require generation of statistical information. When you are talking about the students' love for mathematics or dislike for mathematics, it is something you need to look for qualitative language, need to look for descriptive language to help to talk about the mathematics. It's not something you need to generate information, data, figures before you can prove what you want to do here. Therefore, our next lecture will be on statistical hypothesis. Thank you.